6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
It's the Rajasthan Royals versus the Kolkata Knight Riders. Steve Smith versus Dinesh Karthik. You're watching Lights Camera Cricket. I am Sushant Mehta. First up, the big encounter tonight. Well, Steve Smith's men simply are invincible at the moment. They can do no wrong. Steve Smith, Sanju Samson, you've got the legend, Rahul Tewatia, 7 sixes in that last match. Then you also have Jofra Archer. But on paper, as the experts suggest, KKR is a better side. They are more balanced. They have the bowling, Pat Cummins, plus they have the batting, the lights of Owen Morgan. So it's going to be a really mouth-watering contest. Let me introduce our guests. First up, the legendary, the greatest Indian batsman of all time, Sunil Gavaskar. The final word on cricket, Boria Majumdar. And here with me, in this grand set, the best in the business, Vikrant Gupta. Sunny bhai, firstly, your thoughts on this big Rajasthan Royals versus KKR game tonight?
Well, RR is in very good form. The way they won both the matches, they look like a very good team. Sanju Samson's been batting well. Steve Smith also in both the matches has got runs. So it really looks like a very well-balanced team. But I think the only thing that they'll be looking at is that they've won both the matches in Sharjah, where the pitch was different, where the boundaries are shorter. Now they're going to be playing in Dubai. The pitch is a little bit different. There's a little more carry for the bowlers, and the boundaries are a lot bigger.
Right, let's now talk about the key battles which will decide this contest. First up, Aussie versus Aussie. Steve Smith versus Pat Cummins. Now, I've often spoken about Steve Smith's will to win, which seems to be greater than any other captain or player in the entire competition. In the first game against Chennai, Smith smashed 4 sixes, 4 fours. He made 69 runs of just 47 deliveries against Punjab. Again, Steve Smith gave the Royals a solid start. 50 runs, just 27 balls. Remember, they were chasing 206 runs. So 2 consecutive 50s for Steve Smith. But he will be up against the most expensive bowler in the tournament. 15.5 crores KKR paid for Pat Cummins. And he was exceptional in his last game. He got Bairstow out, clean bowled, 19 for 1. Vikrant, Pat Cummins versus Steve Smith.
See, Pat Cummins coming into the tournament, the most expensive player had this monkey on his back. After the first game, the monkey is finally off his back because he bowled well in the last game. And that was all because he was given the new ball. I mean, the first game, the fastest bowler in the world, the best bowler, the best fast bowler in the world doesn't get the new ball. Obviously part of strategy. But with the new ball, with Sunil Gavaskar, he paired well. Yeah. I would expect Steve Smith to be a bit under pressure. Yeah. Steve Smith also knows that they're not playing in Sharjah anymore, where his less heralded players can clear the boundaries. You will need to have your A game. You need to have to work for runs, and I would give advantage to Cummins. If Cummins can get Steve Smith out early, game over for Rajasthan.
Wow. That's a sweeping statement of Vikrant over here. But I know, Sunny bhai, you have got to go. But tell me, do you think Rajasthan is like the weaker bowling side at least going up against KKR?
Well, I don't think there is any issue that they should be worried about the way they have been playing. Maybe I think their leg spinners got taken for runs. But again, like I said, it's a smaller ground in Sharjah, so most of the bowlers got punished. In Dubai, it will probably be a little bit better for the bowlers.
Right, thank you, Sunny bhai. You've got to go for commentary. I'll let you go. But now, the next big contest. Jofra Archer versus a player that every Indian wants to watch, wants him to succeed, Shubman Gill. Now, Jofra Archer, Vikrant, he is vicious with the ball. I know Shubman Gill got runs last time, 70 of 62, 70 not out, in fact. But Jofra Archer, he can just turn the game around.
Again, if he's given the new ball.
With his pace alone.
He wasn't given the new ball, I suppose. And Shubman Gill, again, the way he batted, the ease with which he batted, that was superb. Again, a contest loaded in favor of Jofra Archer, I would say. Archer is, again, one of the best in the world. If he can get a couple of wickets early, then Kolkata will get into the middle order, which will be their nemesis. Does Nitish Rana still bat at number 3? Does Dinesh Karthik still bat at number 4? Or would it be on Morgan who would come a little higher up the order? I mean, yes, the fast bowlers can dictate the way the game can go.
Right. Boria, Shubman Gill has his work cut out against Jofra Archer.
First match, clearly he was rusty. But the good part about Shubman Gill is his temperament. If you see, he was not flustered chasing 142. He wanted to close the game. He wanted to stay till the end. And he knows that if you take a look at the others, whether it is a Tom Curran or a Shreyas Gopal or a Rahul Tewatia or a Ankit Rajput, there's nobody else. So why just not play 1 or 2 overs of Archer and job done? Because you can take a toll. Kolkata has a more balanced unit. Kolkata has more depth. All they need to do is combination right. Like Vikrant said, give Owen Morgan more balls. Give Andre Russell, whenever it's the 11th or 12th over, forget everything else. Andre Russell has to come in at the 12th over. That's what the Kolkata strategy should be.
Yes, Andre Russell is that X factor along with Joss Butler, I think. But moving on, the next big contest, you know what this is. Sanju Samson, I have to take his name because he has been incredible. I think he has been the best batsman in the tournament thus far. He will be up against one of the best T20 bowlers in the entire world. Sunil Narayan doesn't seem to be in top form, but still, he is lethal.
I want Sanju Samson to get another 70 or an 80 or 100 here. Because people have been saying that he got his runs in Sharjah, which was a shirt front of a wicket and with smaller boundaries.
Yeah.
He could hit those shots. Here, like I said, he will have to work on his game. He'll have to build his inning. And if Sanju Samson scores the runs, then that's half Rajasthan's strength. If Narayan gets him out early, like I said, you have Steve Smith, you've got Sanju Samson, Butler.
Yeah.
Other than these three, in these conditions, against a top-class bowling lineup, I think it'll be difficult for Rajasthan.
We're going to go to the stylish player of the match from yesterday's game now. The stylish player of the match from yesterday's game, Vikrant. No marks for guessing this one. It was Rashid Khan. Rashid Khan with those 3 beautiful deliveries absolutely bamboozled Delhi Capitals, wasn't it? He was amazing.
He forced the batsman to make mistakes. You know, you can bowl well and you can still end up not having wickets. He bowled well and he took wickets at regular intervals. I mean, Rishabh Pant, for instance, the last over that Rashid was bowling, and you said to me, Sushant, that Rishabh's got to be careful in this over. He threw it away.
Exactly.
You know, when a spinner forces you to make mistakes, that's when you are at your best.
Boria, from last night's game, and you predicted that Hyderabad's going to win, but still, I mean, terrible batting from Delhi.
You know, again. I mean, Ajinkya Rahane cooling his heels and Shimron Hetmar played. How many times has Shimron Hetmar won his team a game since his exploits in India 2 years back? Even in the CPL, after the first 2 games, fritters away. You know, these conditions, it's 160 wickets, not 200 except Sharjah. In 160 wickets, a 40-ball 60 is good enough. Now, how many times will Ajinkya Rahane give you that? And how many times will Shimron Hetmar give you that? So there are these combination issues with teams. Like today, yes, the last day, Patrick Cummins and Sunil Narayan starting changed it for Kolkata. The Williamson factor changed it for Hyderabad. The moment teams get it right, they will start to be different teams. Tonight, I'm going with Kolkata because they have better balance. And I'm saying this, if Sanju Samson gets the way he got the 2 other innings, then it's a different Sanju Samson, but it will be 200 times more difficult.
Right, gentlemen, who's winning tonight? We don't know yet, but my money is on Rajasthan Royals.
My money is on KKR.
KKR for Vikrant. Boria for you, very quickly.
Mehta has this incredible record of supporting the team that loses.
Better than you. Better than you.
On air.
Tell me your pick tonight.
My pick is KKR because Sushant Mehta has this
going down, brother.
batting the wrong horse.
You are going down, Boria. I'm going to pull out all the bites.
You always back the underdog.
More often than not. Okay. It's time for a break now. When we come back, a very special interview with Smriti Mandhana, who is also a big Sanju Samson fan. Welcome back. You're watching Lights Camera Cricket. I am Sushant Mehta. Now, Sanju Samson has by far been the best batsman in the IPL till now, and he has also impressed Smriti Mandhana. Here's an exclusive interview with Smriti Mandhana. I'll see you next time, tomorrow, 6:30 p.m., only on India Today.
Are you watching the men's IPL and which team are you supporting? Actually, I'm watching it. I'm watching almost all the matches, but I am like quite biased with all the players. I don't have one team to. It's actually not being diplomatic. I actually don't have one team.
Okay, good.
To,
Even better.
Yeah.
Even better. Tell me
Yeah.
which are the players you are supporting? Who are your favorites?
See, I think, of course, Virat, AB de Villiers, and then there's Rohit Sharma, then Dhoni. Then I think all the young talents, the way all the young guys are batting, I think it's just very inspirational to just see. I think Sanju Samson, the way he's batting, I have just become a huge fan of him. So at the moment, I've started supporting Rajasthan also because watching Sanju Samson bat. So and the way he's hitting sixes, I think that's crazy. It's just out next level batting. I think that is. So yeah, I think it's just around like whoever is batting well, bowling well. I just like kind of be like, oh wow, this is nice. I need to learn this. Oh, he did that well, or he led the team well there. I just be like, okay, I need to learn that.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.